Your business is your business, none of anybody else's business. But we all can agree on these points, whether it is your family values, religious reasons, nerves or timing that's motivating you to keep your virginity intact until your marriage. The first time will always be special. I'm not saying it'll be like fireworks and you'll always remember it, but it will set the course for the rest of your sex life. Your first time and the sex on your wedding night are anything but predictable. So we asked 5 men to get honest about how the waiting game turned out for them. As passionate as it can get. We were friends in school, but we developed feelings for each other much later. For the longest time, despite knowing that we were dying to make love with each other, we failed to meet. After a couple of years, I moved to another country for work. The relationship didn't seem practical, so despite her occupying all of my fantasies and vice versa, we couldn't do anything more than sexting. We talked about the things we'll do if and when we meet. It was torture and the highlight of my sex life at the same time. I couldn't picture her with anybody else but me. It was killing me to know that she might end up marrying somebody else. We eventually met, but there was no time left for a relationship. We decided to get married. I wish I could recreate the exact amount of excitement for you, but I can't. The first time we caressed each other and everything that followed was with a pure intention of satisfying each other, like we only have this night. All the pent-up energy that was locked inside for years was out. It was pure passion. The romance began after that. It brought us closer. My wife and I both waited for religious reasons. Sex was never bad or dirty for me, but it was something special I only intended to share with my wife. If you want it in one word, I think I can say our first time was pretty average. We were both awkward virgins and it was pretty painful for my partner at first, but it didn't take long for us to get the hang of things. It made us feel closer because we got to learn more about ourselves as a couple. It's easier for us to try new things because everything we've ever done in bed was with each other. I've obviously never been on the other side of the experience, so I don't know if waiting was a good thing or a bad one, but if I had to choose again, I'd wait. A wonderful discovery, not the kind you'd expect. Our first time was going to be on our honeymoon. As a gentleman, I was well prepared. I bought a couple of boxes of latex condoms only to discover that my wife has also bought a pack of non-latex condoms. As a husband, I obviously wasn't expecting my girl to take care of condoms. Birth control maybe. But to tell you the truth, it was quite hot. She wanted me to wear non-latex condoms. She knew exactly what she wanted. That was a big turn on. Short, disappointing and shameful. Mainly due to the duration. I'll happily report that I now believe practice makes a man perfect, and it got better, but it took some practice. Ours was an arranged marriage and I had no idea what girls like in general. So I definitely didn't know what she'll appreciate and what she would hate. We got close after a few hours of talking, but when we started getting intimate, it all got awkward. I wasn't a pro at working bras or saris. It was a mess for the first few minutes, and that wasn't even the worst part. I was so nervous after the way things were going that I came in a few seconds. As much as I wanted her to orgasm, it just kept getting embarrassing. A little warm-up helped. I was pretty nervous and I think my newlywed wife sensed it. So she asked me if I wanted to shower with her. It was like a warm-up that helped me relax and open up. Once we were both feeling fresh, we started it in the washroom and took it to the bed rather than doing it otherwise. How was your first night? Please write in the comments below.